Okay, let's go through yesterday's trades, current positions, and the watch list for today. So I was certain I was gonna have a red day in my last video due to the gap down in the markets. But it wasn't as bad as I thought, and the stocks I thought would go down were the ones that held up and actually went higher, while the stocks I thought were gonna hold up were the ones that went down. So let's start with FChan. You know, this thing went higher. It's not in my screenshot since I have this position in another account. I don't really feature here a lot. UCTT is a new position. I'm gonna add today probably, if I can get it in the 2330s, 2320s. I'd like to double or triple my size on this thing, because I only have tiny 800 shares. Now JNOG gapped up a lot. I was up like 8,000 on it when the market opened. Then it crapped. Totally crapped late day, mid and late day, and I was down 2,000 on it at one point. And then it closed green. Another biotech holding up well. This one is just a champion. Just went higher. This is the one I thought was gonna pull back a lot today due to the gap down, but nope. It went higher. Another one held up really well. Held up really well. Held up really well. Actually went higher. Gap down and went higher the rest of the day. XXII, this one and HMNY were the ones that went against me, as you can see here. And I sized down. I sold about 60% of each, since they closed kind of weak and, yeah, really not acting the way I want them to act. So even though they are still above my stop levels, I just sized down. It's very easy to rebuy them. XXII, very easy to rebuy it in the 230s, and HMNY in the 330s, 340s. So the two of my most speculative names, the microcap names, those were the ones that went down today, and the other ones held up or went higher. CRMD, just an inside sideways day. You know, this thing has phase 3 data coming next quarter, and insiders have been buying, and they also canceled their offering. Now, something's going on here. Something is really, you know, you wouldn't buy your own stock and cancel the offering if you thought the data was gonna be bad. Just saying. And this is a tiny 32 million market cap, beaten down. It's a nano cap stock. I mean, this thing, why can't it go to $1 or something? Just as a run up into the data. So I'm willing to add over this 54-cent area. And ALQA, they haven't PR'd yet, the approval yet. We'll see if they don't PR it in the next few days. Even if it doesn't stop me out, I'm just gonna sell it anyways. But my stop is break even for now. So those were the positions. Also some of the trades. UXY, I bought it in pre-market, but as you know, it just crapped out right out of the gate, got stopped out very fast. I bought like a tiny starter position. My plan was to add, but there was nothing to add into. It went straight down. Eros, I tried to short it, didn't work. Nugget, I was kind of bearish out of the gate. I just wanted to get some short exposure, or in this case, inverse short exposure. But the market was so strong, and Nugget I bought some near the open. It crapped out immediately. This one I shorted. I only got filled like 10th of my position or something like that, so that was unfortunate. I shorted it near the open. It was somewhere here, the low 16s, and then it faded to 1570s, and that's where I covered. Again, I had like a 10th of my position. snap, I tried to short it twice. UCTT again, I want to double or even triple this position today. And dry ships, that was probably the most annoying trade of the day. Since this thing, let's see, what was the highs? 345. Okay. So I've been talking about this thing in the last few videos, this range break here. So I bought some shares, 320, broke out kind of late in the day, and I didn't really plan to hold overnight. Which good I didn't, because they had a convertible offering after hours. I would have been pissed if I had held overnight. Well, I was pissed anyways, because it went up into the 330s, then it pulled back to the mid-low 320s, and that's when I sold my position. So I made $500 on it, and then if I had just held it 10 minutes longer into the close, I could have made like 2,000-3,000 on it. It's just very annoying. I sold it literally here, somewhere here in the 323, 324 area, and then it went just straight up. Sorry. Yeah, very annoying trade, but I would have been annoyed at it even if I had held overnight, because it looks like it's gonna open about break even. I'm still looking for a long in it. They have earnings today after the market closed, and I think if I can find a good setup intraday, I may take it long. Because why can't it go up? If they absorb the offering, I'm not sure if it's good or bad, because they PR, they said the convertible offering was coming, so it's really not a surprise. And there are some seeking alpha artists that argue that the fair value on this thing after the Kalani deals and everything is in the 6s or 7s or something. So that's like over 100% from here. And I think the real move, if there's gonna be a move to fair value or alleged fair value, the move is gonna come after the earnings. We'll have to see what they say in the SEC filings. And that's when I would like to play it with real size. Right now it's just small fun bucks into the earnings. Okay, so the watch list. This one had some FDA approval or something. Beaten down. You know what? I'm actually not gonna look at it, because they got issued a patent, but they really don't have anything of substance. So never mind this one. Dries I talked about. ARCI, recent high volume mover. If it has some range break here, I may buy it. Why can't it have another leg up back to high ones or something? IDXG, just flagging. They had a offering at 110, warrants 125. Obviously, they have absorbed this offering, since it's holding up this well. It's really getting tight here. A high volume move. Range break here could get it moving. We'll see. Not super excited about it. So ADM is looking for dips. They had an FD approval a few days ago. I was long on this day. I was long and I was looking to add, but then I got stopped out for a small profit, and now it kind of went straight up. If I can get it in the 21 area, I may buy it. UCTT I talked about. Nugget, still looking for a long in this thing. I don't think the gold ETFs are done yet. This is just in case the oil services group starts moving. OSDK still looking for a pullback. It's going up because Bitcoin is going up, and it's part of the blockchain mania. If you remember a few videos back, I said I was gonna buy it, through this range break, and I don't know why I didn't. Looking for dips on this one. They have FDA catalyst coming up in 2 weeks. Could have a run up into it. Well, the run up has already started and I missed it. Nothing super exciting. These have earnings tomorrow after the close. I'm still looking for this range break, but not really excited about it anymore. Yeah, so most of these I already talked about. Some shorts. This thing can have a gap up and push to like mid high 20s or something. Well, that would be the ideal for a quick short. Same thing here. Or no, actually, I probably won't look at this one. Doesn't look that good. Snap, I'm looking for this range break here. Maybe can move down to this white line. So there's a solid move here. It's very liquid, so you can do a lot of size and still make money off of like 2-3% move. Nothing I'm really looking at. Maybe in 3 to 5 days when this 20-day has caught up to the price. That would be a great potential short setup or a long setup. Gap up push out of the gate, gap up push out of the gate, gap up push out of the gate. They're pretty much all the same setup, just different stocks. Okay, that's it.